Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Sorry about there being no stream last time. Things come up and all that, especially how things are, and at the moment, everything's fine though. Let's continue with Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War. I think last time we managed to get past like 2 or 3 levels. Let's see if we can keep that progress up. Yeah, we started on mission 4. We're up to mission 6. So like 2 levels? Something like that.
Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the 2 main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
I suppose. I mean, whatever. I still kind of think they should just end up going, like, defending the civilians and then leaving the planet and letting these chaos survive. Letting the chaos to the warp storm and the Orcs. Though, of course, the chaos force would probably leave before the warp storm sticks them there. Also, it's something which I don't think it's been covered too much in any any games about Warhammer 40,000, evacuation of a planet. Usually the idea I get is that if a planet's going to be hit by a warp storm, then they pretty much just leave the civilians there and hope for the best when they come out the other end. I suppose it depends on how much forewarning they get. But the Imperium does have transports which are large enough to, I believe, pretty much ship the entire population of a city from one planet to another. Some of their ships get very big, and I think the biggest is actually a massive transport ship. Bigger than even, like, I think, like the Gloriana class battleships. And these things are like 20 kilometers long, so they're pretty big, these transports. At least I think. I'm vaguely remembering the scale chart for various sci-fi ships here. Yeah. Anyway, Orcs. Listen closely and you can hear. Also Eldar and Chaos. They've actually got an icon on the map there now. Ponty Eldar gets her in the way of the Orcs. I wonder what all these symbols are supposed to mean, like this diamond here. Is this supposed to be the Imperial Guard? Or is this just the Imperial Guard forces here? Kind of wish we had a game where you were defending a city, the borders of a city against Orc invasions or something, or Tyranids. It could be like Factorio from what I've seen of that game, where you have the automated defenses, but just part of the defenses is producing, you know, Imperial Guardsmen. That would be pretty cool, I think, along with all the artillery and tanks they get. It's just a never-ending stream.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
They're going up the hill.
But you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
So enigmatic.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, brother librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
It's kind of interesting in this that they sort of represent chaos as being
Scouts,
sort of like the dark
are you in
side.
position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
I mean, the whole corrupting to the forces of chaos is something which is mentioned quite often. Not so much in regards to Space Marines, though, because they sort of had their whole corrupting thing during the Horus Heresy. Don't know how common it is after that. I would imagine not very common, because the Inquisition would probably be on the right quick and want to remove the entire chapter, which is kind of funny considering the events of Dawn of War 2. But that aside, most of it I think you hear is from like Imperial Guard and all that. Anyway,
Direct us to the enemy.
we have no buildings, and thus we have no upgrades.
Scouts ready.
And we see the Eldar just sitting here in the middle of the road.
Commencing infiltration.
They're so sneaky.
Beware the alien, the
Oh,
mutant,
move up.
the heretic.
Taking damage at your command.
Fly up.
Direct us to the enemy. Command.
And they have a Wraith Lord. That's their Dreadnought equivalent. Pull back.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Oh, you're actually attacking.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, I suppose your invisibility got broke.
What's your order? What's your order? Heresy grows.
What would you
Vroom.
softly
Nice. Oh, Healy. There we go.
for terror?
Yes, my lord. We will move ahead.
On
and
alert,
mark
brothers.
any enemy
This
The
structure
positions.
enemy
is
must
a
be
webway
nearby.
portal. The Eldar use them to quickly travel from one location to another.
Yeah, we've
We
destroyed
must
quite a few of them.
destroy any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
Direct us to the enemy. Onward to glory.
Okay,
Yes, my lord.
job done.
Direct us to the enemy. Orders
Oh,
received.
there's a slag deposit up there.
This is a good location to establish a
Understood.
field base. Gabriel to the
Onward
Litany of
to
Fury.
glory.
Lock on my location and
Faith
prepare to
is
drop
our shield.
HQ.
Taking
Now.
heavy fire. Objective log.
Meow.
Faith is our shield.
At last, back to war.
Awaiting orders.
If you would finish carving them up, please. It's amazing he buries that entire chainsword in their chest.
Take and hold.
You just can't see it after it's been implanted in there.
Faith is our shield.
Scouts in position.
Praise the Emperor.
Okay.
Securing objective.
Yay, we got a point.
Cleanse. Direct us to the enemy. At your command.
No, I want the servitor.
Your instructions.
Selecting units could be a little bit more accurate in this game. if they're right on top of each other, sometimes it can be difficult to select them. Like, it
Awaiting
will
orders.
have the circle of one
Scouts
highlighted,
here.
but it will still be like
Direct us to
the
enemy.
model will be
Direct us
over
to
the top of the other
Scouts
one.
in position.
It happened
Securing
just over
objective.
here when I was trying to select a servitor.
What's your order?
Okay, we have those
Onward to glory.
requisition points. Build another listening
Under
post here.
your command. Ever
Up,
vigilant.
up.
We stand
Could be
ready.
seen the sin of moving to attack. Don't do that. Ooh, hey,
Yes, my lord.
they got Falcon grav
Awaiting
tanks.
orders.
It is better to die for the Emperor.
No, Dreadnought.
Yes, my lord.
Dreddy,
Orders received.
don't get shot up. They got anti-infantry cannons. So.
Is eternal.
Okay. If I get you in melee,
Yes, my lord.
actually do better. And if it's not obvious, these things, they do quite a lot of morale damage. I think it's the star cannon on the top. Or maybe just the high rate of fire they have. So they're piddly weak.
We stand ready.
They're transports.
Yes, my lord. Direct us to the enemy.
Okay.
await your
And-
instructions.
Oh, you're still building my stronghold.
Protocol.
Damn it,
Direct us to the
Eldar.
enemy.
Go away.
I am the instrument of his will.
Get out of here.
Scouts in position. We will move ahead and mark
Now
enemy
that we have
enemy
established our
positions.
field
Here to
base, we
serve.
must continue through the mountain pass on foot.
I will do
Expect
as you
heavy
ask.
We
resistance.
stand ready.
Make sure
Under
you move
fire.
cautiously
That is eternal.
and
At
keep
your
the field
command.
base protected at all times.
Yes, yes. We'll build a wall of turrets. Oh. Punt.
Scouts
My
in
lord, I
position.
have arrived at your request.
We
Hey.
need you to cover the eastern
await
pass.
your
The combat
instructions.
that is occurring here will
Yes,
likely
most
attract the orc
beneficent
forces
one.
nearby.
Hey, he's
We
got
cannot
Lehman Russell.
afford their interference.
I understand.
Squad broken.
You can count on the Imperial Guard to hold this pass.
Direct us to
No
the
orcs will get by us. My
Keep me
knowledge
appraised
of
of the
situation.
Emperor protects. If possible, I will provide you assistance if the orcs attack.
Hope is the
Yes,
first
my lord.
step on the road to
No, they got snipers. And a grab platform. It's got a shuriken cannon on it.
Protects.
venerate the immortal.
Rangers are kind of like our scouts,
Knowledge is
except they're all armed with sniper rifles. I don't think their sniper rifles are as powerful as ours. However, they might fire more often.
At your command.
And they don't have to upgrade their weapons
The enemy
to
must
have
be
sniper
nearby.
rifles.
Taking damage.
The shuriken cannons, I think they're upgrades for their units.
Carry a big gun.
Fear denies faith.
Well, I'm not seeing orcs, but there's plenty of Eldar.
Yes, Lord.
And
Yes, most
Imperial Guard is shelling their own units.
I will do as you ask.
Fear denies faith.
As is their
Scouts in
tradition.
position. On patrol.
I mean, well. Hey, bro, what are you doing? Don't go get killed.
My faith
I rather
is my
like
shield.
Where are you going? Are you setting up over here? Yeah, looks like. Gabriel's just doing the worm along the ground.
Moving out.
Taka, 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 taka.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Is someone invisible there? Eh.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Wham!
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yeah, those Lehman Russes are
The Emperor protects.
kind of difficult to attack attack points.
Stay vigilant,
fear
brothers.
not the psycho.
Okay. You can join them.
I am the instrument of his will.
Yes,
I want you to repair that.
Scouts in
This.
position.
Build a turret.
with all due haste.
Pardon the coughing. I had some chips before and they kind of got stuck in my throat. I couldn't resist. The sweet chili and sour cream. Mmm. My favorite. Anyway.
Marine Squad your command. Onward.
Okay, go up there.
to glory. Area
Stand
secure.
ground. don't get enough. Oh! Sod you! Still sniping me.
Yes, my lord. Onward to
No.
glory. Awaiting orders.
The Emperor, shots are pinging off my helmet.
Regrouping
Here to serve.
idleness.
It's
Yes,
terrifying.
Lord.
We stand ready.
Now they're shooting by turret, they're not shooting by servitor, which would be the smart move.
Here to
The
serve.
enemy is attacking. Faith is our shield.
The smarter move would be to use grenades against them, but I don't have them.
Marine squad deployed. What is your order?
Your units still deal damage even if their morale is broken. It's not as much, but you can just keep up the attack through the morale breaks. It's not required that you break off.
Maintain attack formation.
Yes,
Turning
most
to battle.
beneficent one. I will do as you
Faith is
ask.
our shield.
Okay, just hold here. They do outrange us. This is going to be annoying.
Yes, my lord.
There we go.
Yes,
Okay,
most
and now
beneficent
I want
one.
an armory.
I
when I have enough
exist to
We
resources.
serve.
stand ready. Onward to glory.
The webway portal up there.
Orders received.
They're just sitting there. If I could build another command
Taking
center
heavy
down there,
fire.
I will probably do so to
Taking damage.
give you a hand. Did I lose my dreadnought? No, I didn't.
Heresy grows from idleness. Faith is our shield.
Yes, Lord.
At your
Repair the
command.
dreadnought. They're really not relenting, are they?
Urge.
Here to
Kill.
serve.
Regrouping.
Okay,
I will do as you ask.
build this.
Awaiting orders. Cleanse.
back.
Urge. Kill.
Walk softly.
Awaiting
Carry a
orders.
big gun.
You had the building? Good, okay.
Scouts in position.
Once we get the armory up, we'll be able to get some heavy bolters and the like, and better at dealing with their infantry.
Chosen.
Daka, 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 daka.
Yes, my lord.
Also, grenades.
Yes, my lord.
Grenades. They're what's for breakfast?
Here to serve. With all due haste.
No. Do I not get them here? Oh, I get them from the chapel barracks. Okay.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, most beneficent one.
We're not really hurting for power. We'll need more when we start building more vehicles.
An open mind is like a fortress.
Today,
with
the
its
enemy
gates
shall
unlocked
Get out of here.
and guarded.
What is your order?
On alert, brothers.
I'm going to push against you and get rid of that webway.
We shall know no fear.
Oh, I wonder whether doing so will actually advance the plot. I guess we'll find out.
In his service.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, so how much do I need for another stronghold? 700 and 150. We can wait for a bit for that, I think.
There is no such thing as innocence.
I just want to build some
Only
turrets
degrees
along
of
here,
guilt.
if I can. To shore up these
Taking
dudes.
damage.
Orcs aren't attacking yet.
My faith is
I
my
don't actually
shield.
remember where the orcs come from. This way? Or do they have a base somewhere already?
Scouts ready.
Suppose I could send the scouts out to have a look.
Search commencing. Getting into position.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yeah, get 2 heavy bolters.
I await your instructions.
Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation.
At your command.
Get some sniper rifles,
I
and
sense danger.
let's go
We will
have a
root
look.
it out. Gathering intelligence. Yes, my lord.
Oh, there's some Eldar. I
Commencing infiltration.
think overall they can't detect us. I think
I sense
they...
danger. We will root it out.
Oh, what are they called?
Scouts
Warlocks? Like
Scouts
their
advance.
sergeants for their squads. We saw one in the cutscene. He had the robes
We'll
and
move
the
ahead and
sword.
mark any enemy positions. Scouts advance.
The Warlocks, I think, can detect invisible.
Scouts advance. Search commencing.
You can't. Okay. Just Eldar there.
We'll move ahead and mark any
Move
enemy
back down here.
positions.
Fear denies
There is no
faith.
such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yep.
Taking heavy fire. Cleanse, purge, kill. Faith is our shield.
I await your
Okay.
instructions.
Actually, let's upgrade
Yes, most beneficent one.
that. And we'll get this thermoplasma generator.
Yes, Lord.
What? Who died?
The Emperor
Ah, what the heck?
protects.
Rocket launchers.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes, my lord.
Ooh, hey, orcs. Okay, so they're coming from over here.
Advance.
Looks like it.
Commencing infiltration. On patrol.
Is this where they're always going to approach from?
Commencing infiltration. Getting into position.
Okay. I'm gonna make a save. Oh, these are all the quick saves it makes. Mission 6, mid 1. Eldar fighting orcs.
Gathering intelligence.
I suppose it does make the auto saves at specific moments in the
Yes, most beneficent
in the
one.
map. That's rather nice. So, yeah, I'm gonna stick this right
Initializing
here.
build protocol.
Don't mind me, lads. I'm just renovating the area. Plonk.
Yes, Lord.
And let's build another
Yes,
thermoplasma
most
generator when I have
beneficent
enough
one.
requisition. Nearly 500. Let's have to wait a little bit.
Taking hits.
7, 8, 9.
I will do as you ask.
At your command.
Oh no, you haven't.
Onward to
Nearly
glory.
killed my squad off. I want to upgrade this to a rocket launcher. Thank you.
Yes, my lord.
Odd warbling of the sound again there.
At your command.
Command me,
Could you stop that?
heretic.
Yes. The grab platform is a heretic. I believe in the tabletop these aren't automated. They actually have two Eldar standing behind them. They're like a hover gun platform. But in this they appear to
I
be
will be there soon. By his word,
automated.
take me into
At
battle.
your command.
Nope. Well, don't get target finders.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most
Okay,
beneficent
you
one.
just finished with that. Well done. I need more requisition. Yep. Escalate engagement.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Got there. I could build more servitors, but they do eat into my pop cap. They do cost 1 each, so those two could be another unit of space marines.
Awaiting orders.
Oh! Ah! Miss. No, it doesn't matter. They're just standing around
At your
anyway.
command. Orders received. Awaiting orders.
Okay, move up. Get a sergeant.
Ever vigilant.
We can upgrade these to heavily fortified positions. They're even better than the normal ones. Have more armor. And I think they increased the requisition gain rate on them as well. So you kind of want to get them all the time, even if that point isn't necessarily under heavy attack. It just means you're getting resources faster.
Yes, most
Cool.
beneficent one.
Finished that.
At your command. Yes, my lord.
Go over here.
Here to serve.
Like you to build a bolter turret.
I will do here to serve.
There. And another one when we get another 100.
I will do as
Probably
you
over
ask.
here. Build a few more over there. It doesn't seem like the orcs are attacking too often, so... It's like the corpse of 2 orcs there. Oh, there's some more. I was getting lonely. No. Ah! Lovely.
Ever vigilant.
Hey, my missile launcher is able to reach over the buildings. However, you'll notice the rockets aren't actually doing that much damage against the ground platform. It's because it counts as heavy infantry, not a vehicle. It's more of a depiction that its armor is that light,
Yes, my
rather
lord.
than like
Moving out.
anything
your
else.
command.
But it is a bit odd that a missile launcher isn't doing heavy damage to it, because, well, pretty sure in the tabletop
your
a missile launcher would kill a Imperial Guardsman. It just, you know,
What would you have me do?
it would be one really heavy, high strength attack against a squad of like
Today the enemy
Well.
shall know fear.
rocket should do massive damage to everything. Yeah, it should.
My faith is
It's just
my
not very
shield.
effective because, you know, as I said, a squad of 20 guardsmen taking them out one by one with a rocket launcher is not very
On
efficient.
alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Better to use a heavy bolter, which can tear through them with like. Get how
While
many
the
shots it
enemies
gets
of
every
the
turn?
Emperor still draw breath.
Wait, 2 shots? Standing still, something like that. Ghost flares for like 2 if you're standing still.
Yes, my lord. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Who said it wasn't effective? Well, they're not very effective in this. Against infantry anyway, or
Stay
heavy infantry.
vigilant, brothers.
That was that grav platform I was talking about. You're shooting it with rockets from the heavy bolter turret, and it just wasn't doing anything. Wasn't doing much.
Yes, Lord.
Okay. Build another turret.
Yes,
And I want you to run over here and repair this turret.
Yes, Lord.
And we'll upgrade heavy weapons. We get another unit of Space Marines. I suppose we'll upgrade a POW because that's what my mouse cursor landed on. Squad increase cap, vehicle increase cap. Upgrade this. I need 450. Also welcome. Upgrade.
Marine squad deployed.
There we go.
Yes, my lord.
What do I want you lads to do? They're coming down from here, but they're also coming from over here.
Fear our wrath.
Just like flip a coin and go either way.
Direct us to the enemy.
I do like the paint job of the Lehman Russ tanks in this. They get a different paint scheme in them in the sequel, but
We are the
I suppose
Emperor's
it's
chosen.
changed to more because they don't have team colors in this. Like our Blood Ravens have
At
the
your command.
dark red and the bone color on their aldrins and the black trim. The Guardsmen don't have any of that at the moment. In the Winter Assault, they actually have
Rose from idleness.
different camo coloring on their armor and their pants, as well as on their tanks, but they don't have that here.
Yes, Lord.
So they're all just sort of default colors. I don't think that Lehman Ross tanks look like that for the Cadian 108th or something, is it? I forget. The default color for the Imperial Guard is.
Yes, Lord.
At your command. Direct us to the enemy.
Okay, push up. You can get some heavy bolters with those plasma guns. This fucking got smashed by just staying in proximity of a rocket block. Lemon Rush is the outdated design of the first British tank. Yeah, it's based off the Oh, I should know the name of it.
The enemy is attacking.
Oh jeez, it's like the Mark IV tank mail or something like that. I forget the specific name for it, but World War I style tank kind of looks. It really is just like a box with massive trains going around it. It's pretty cool in its own way.
Onward, yes, my lord.
Though the German Empire's equivalent tanks at the time were even more boxy. They just had like mounted machine guns all around them. There is a mod I like for Company of Heroes, which makes it World War I, which has all those types of tanks. And they really are just movable bunkers. I think the
to glory.
am I thinking of the right ones? Some of them are just like armored cars with plate on them.
Yes, most
I think the French equivalent tank is like a Renault. Was made by Renault or something. Renault. Sorry, pronunciation. I see the big gun in the front hull of it. You mean on the Lehman Ross? Or this one here. You don't build the gun in it because it creates a weak point in the hull. Yes, because the you want all the armor to be sloped, but this bit here, especially with the gapping around there, just means shots can well travel through the hole there.
I shall obey.
And you know, Warhammer 40,000, the tanks, while they may look like Warhammer, while they may look like World War I tanks, are far more powerful than anything we'd have in real life, so they get a free pass on all that.
We stand ready.
I think the Lehman Russ is also used as a base tractor, like designed for tractors in the Imperium. It's like a very versatile base model.
Of the Imperium. Onward to glory, my lord.
It's just the most common usage for it as a mainline battle tank.
Chosen. We stand ready. Orders received. Cleanse, purge, kill. Understood. We stand ready. What's your order? Never vigilant. Let the grenades fly.
There we go. Get out of here, Eldar.
Ever vigilant.
Oh, you're part of my team.
you desire?
Oh, these are all my dudes. When did that happen?
Yes, my lord.
Well, okay.
The Emperor protects.
Guardsmen, you're all stand ground, aren't you?
my lord.
Good.
We're here. Yes, sir. Reporting, sir.
We'll make it through this.
Reporting,
We'll
sir.
Get through this, I know.
Yes, my lord. Scouts are
Come
waiting
on,
orders.
scouts.
I sense danger. We will root it out.
Pathing of units around vehicles could really be better. They like giving the vehicles a wide berth so that the vehicles can get around, but it means oftentimes parts of the units just stand there doing nothing. Because they're waiting for the vehicle to move past or stop moving, or they start moving themselves. But anyway. Oh, screaming banshees.
Knowledge is power. Hide it
Beware
well.
the alien.
Okay, sergeants. You're fine.
Reporting, sir.
Right there. Have some grenade launchers, have some plasma guns.
Yes, my lord.
Grenade launchers and plasma guns. Ah! Some more grenade launchers and plasma guns. Oh wait, they've got a killer cat.
The Emperor protects.
Does Colonel Prom have any unique abilities?
How can I serve?
Oh, he's got rally.
Men, you will follow my directives from here on out. I will see that it happens.
You're going to be sitting back, so you can have just grenade launchers. I'm going to give one of you a rocket launcher.
I await your
Missile launcher.
instructions. I will do as you ask.
Bam.
What is your order? We stand ready.
Okay, everything fine. Pretty much. Upgrade the
Taking heavy fire.
doohickeys.
My faith is my shield. By my command, attack!
Shoot it! There we go.
For the honor of the chapter.
I don't want you to just sit around here.
Awaiting orders.
Let's get another unit of
Yes, most
Space
beneficent
Marines,
one.
and let's start getting some vehicles.
With all due haste.
Hold ground.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, let's build another one up here.
Build protocol.
Get vehicle cap again. And
Marine squad deployed.
the design of the Dreadnought's stupid as well. Well, probably. I mean, it is a large stomping robot, and it's got a person encased inside of it. And it's got a little viewport so they can see out of it. Practical isn't part of the dying
Yes, most beneficent one.
terminology of Warhammer 40,000.
Yes, Lord.
I mean, there's also the penitent machines, but they kind of make sense for their purpose. There's also the oh, what are they? Scout walkers? Or Hero Guard? Like the base version of them are open topped. Anyway. Let's get some whirlwinds. Ooh, we could get land speeders.
I am ready to serve.
Which sound neat until you remember that part of the lore is that they're called land speeders, not because they speed over the land, but because they were, I think they're STC, which is the
Land speeder deployed.
no, what is it? It's like standard SCT, standard construction template, was discovered by someone called something land. Somewhat necessary.
Yes, most beneficent.
That's why it's a land
one.
raider. Not because it raids land, but because it was... Again, someone needs someone land. Anyway.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Land speeders. And what they sound like.
Land speeder deployed.
They're nifty hover vehicles with dual-mounted heavy bolters on them. I think, or two-mounted auto guns on them, and a twin-linked heavy bolter at the top.
Land speeder deployed.
What happened if the this is the Imperial Guard's walker, is it? If it hits a mine, one of its legs blow up. Yeah, well.
Land speeder here.
Or Ewoks.
Land speeder here.
Thankfully, I don't think they're a thing in Warhammer. Okay, let's start. Let's start attacking. I think my base is
Objective.
built up enough.
The machines.
Let's see if we can find our Yeah, there's a webway portal. Hey! Don't do that. Look at them pop out of nowhere like they're going to do anything against all this. It's cute is what it is.
His will be done.
The Elder Walkers are pretty cool though. The Wraith Lords, they're just like large walking, like humanoid shaped robots. Though these ones use the old model where they have like a big sort of domed head to them. Later ones have more of a humanoid shape to them, and I think they carry a big sword. In this one they don't. They just have hands with a heavy flamer attached to them. I kind of like that order design a little more. Maybe it's just nostalgia.
At your command.
Land speeder ready for battle. His will be done.
See some of the Eldar buildings. Plasma generator, aspect portal, this is where they produce all their infantry. Support platform, it's a immobile version of a shuriken gun. There's their shrine, and a webway gate. Okay. Upgrade this.
His will be done. We bring his land speeder here.
Bomb the listening shrine.
As you command. Land speeder here.
Oh, the land speed is kinda
Speeder here.
Direct us to the enemy. At your command. Weapons at
uncapture a
ready.
point.
It is time. Fear denies faith.
The Imperial Guardsmen
Orders received.
walkers came. I forget what they're called. I should know what they're called. They're not chimeras, that's their transport. Ah well. Infantry specialty Banshee is stupid. I think they're a lot more powerful on the tabletop. The thing is that they're fast, so you don't really get a chance to shoot them. They're just suddenly in melee with you and they carve you up with power
The
weapons.
area is secure.
They don't really do that in this. They can get fleet of foot to get them in melee, but they don't deal that much damage. And they've got very minimal health, so
Awaiting orders.
Space Marines carve them up with their chainswords. Which are not as good as I don't think are as good as the Howling Banshees
Yes, Lord?
swords. I don't have the rulebooks here, so I'm sort of guessing and all that.
As you wish.
But it's terrible practice for them. They also have a shuriken pistol, so they can get some shots off before they get to the. They're not using fleet of foot here. The Eldar have an ability, fleet of foot, where when they use it, suddenly they get really fast.
Yes, my lord.
Just like meow. Helps a bit, but not really.
Your order. Fire in the hole. Understood. Cleanse, purge, kill. Faith is our shield. Heresy grows and
Land speeder ready for battle. We bring his
There we go. Okay, where is?
Faith is eternal.
Oh, you can move up.
I will purge the unclean.
Get you and get you and you. And
I await your instructions.
there you are.
I exist
You
to
move up
serve.
here and build a listening
Initializing build
post.
Protocol.
There are more orcs. Oh no, they destroyed. They killed my servitor. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna build another machine gun turret there. No? Oh.
At your command. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. Following orders.
I want Winter Assault, where we have commissars which can instantly regenerate the morale of all nearby Imperial Guardsmen by just shooting one of them.
heavy support available. Fire. Armor reporting. Bringing
Did we lose a tank? Oh, we lost a tank. Boo. Gonna have to support them this war.
faith is our shield.
Yes,
Stay vigilant,
my lord.
brothers.
Lyman Ross here. You've got it.
Reporting, sir.
We
At your
are the
command.
Imperial Guard. It is time we
Following
started acting
orders.
like it.
Hey guardsman, I want you to take out that tank.
Filthy aliens, what Imperial Guard are made of. Charge!
I have awoken.
Black
Yes, sir.
vests and squishy bits,
At
I
your
believe.
command.
Upgrade vehicles. Get servitor.
Lyman Ross here.
Oh.
Moving out.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Okay, and
I exist to serve.
At your command.
repair
Stay
you.
vigilant,
Okay,
brother.
push up.
Fire in the hole!
No.
Charge! Take awaiting orders.
Pow, pow, pow. There we go.
Moving out.
Yes, most
I have
beneficent one.
awoken.
I want you to repair that. Repair that.
I am the instrument of his will.
What you
It is
know
better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I will be there soon. Faith is eternal.
Okay. Once we've dealt with all these.
I will crush
Really
those
doing
who
a
stand
great
before me.
showing there.
I will purge the
Unless I have something up here.
Emperor,
Oh,
you're
hey.
here. I think command forgot about
by
us.
his
How
word.
long have you been here?
I will
About a
purge
week.
the unclean.
You held this position
To
for
me,
a
my
week.
brothers.
By yourselves?
Yes, my
I
lord.
will purge
We've
the
seen some pretty
unclean.
freaky stuff too.
Take me into
Come on.
battle.
We'll show you.
Oh, okay. There you go. Do 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 do. Now these are true guardsmen.
Take me into battle.
You'll hold the line. Damn it.
I will crush those who stand before me.
Come on, everyone. Get through the mountain pass.
Engaging
No, it's difficult.
land speeder ready for battle.
Thank you.
I am ready to serve. Again,
Enemy is
I
attacking.
shall end you.
What's your order? Yes, my lord. Moving out.
No, they charged on ahead. I'm sure they're going to be fine.
To war. I will be there soon. I will crush those who stand before me. Moving out.
Hello,
I will
guardsmen.
purge the unclean.
Oh.
I will be there soon.
Well. You will be given full honors. If your corpses don't fade out. Oh well.
Identifying targets.
Sorry,
I will
what
purge
if-
the unclean. I am ready to serve.
We just give them a parade, but their bodies phased out before we can bring them home. Come on.
I will be there soon.
Daka, 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 daka. Oh, they killed my servitor.
Here to serve.
Oh no, they didn't.
Yes, Lord.
There he is.
As you wish.
Get back here.
Under fire.
Building exactly once initiated.
Yes, my lord. Returning to battle. At your command. For the rally point.
The Howling Banshees are doing a pretty good job there.
Our faith holds us.
Even in death, I still serve.
They do have, or they don't have yet.
To battle.
I don't know whether they get the ability in this one or the expansion. I think in
We are the
this one.
Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like
It's
it.
not my turret. Where the Howling Banshees get an ability where they have a morale debuff, and you can activate it before they charge into melee.
Identifying targets, even in
That's
death,
quite
I still serve.
It's part of their sergeant, so for the squad though. So
At last, back to war.
the Howling Banshee aspect warrior.
Come on, men. There's work to be done.
Land speeder here. Approaching target.
You trying to snipe me, son? Get out of here. There we go.
Moving out.
Oh,
Has arrived.
Dreadnought.
Your command. Orders received.
At last, back to war.
Land speeder ready for battle.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Back.
Maintain attack directs us to the enemy.
At last, back to war. Command me.
Okay.
I have waited.
So yeah, the dreadnoughts. Yeah, they got this. As I said, this is the older model of the Eldar dreadnought. Got these. It's got really long legs and this tiny torso there, and it's got this shaped head here, big arms with two flamers underslung, and a gun which is slung over the shoulder. So newer ones have a more humanoid design to them. This is based on the older model. The newer ones do look more dynamic than the older ones. They have that going for them. They look a lot more nimble, but
We are the Emperor's chosen. Faith is our shield.
okay. Shoot them all. Oh, and have I talked about these guys? These are warp spiders. They're like anti-infantry ambush units. They have the ability to teleport.
Even in death, I still
They can set up ambushes by
The Emperor
swooping in
protects.
and shooting you up,
Faith and duty.
and then swooping out again. Not really doing much of that,
This
though.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Kind of like the
Yes, my lord.
kind of
We'll
like
get
the
through this, I know.
the
Yes,
what's
my
it called?
lord. What is it you desire?
Oh,
Yes,
the
my lord.
Eldar guys with the skulls on their helmets.
What is it you desire? Reporting, sir.
Even in death, I still serve.
The heavy weapons dudes. I don't think they do as much damage. The weapons are pretty nasty from what I remember. They fire like microfilament wire, which hits a target. These guys, Dark Reapers. The Warp Spider's weapons fire like microfilament wire, which hits the target and it expands and just shreds them to pieces.
I serve mankind.
Can cleave through armor and all that. It's pretty
By
nice.
my command. Attack!
I think a lot of the Eldar weapons fire bits of
I shall not fail.
warp bone, like encased in energy. Or Wraithbone, not warp bone. Wraithbone is like a material Eldar use for pretty much everything. Their vehicles, their buildings, their weapons.
I am ready to serve.
It's a
again.
it's a material which they can manipulate with their psychic
Praise the
abilities to
Emperor.
create different
Death I
shapes,
still
I
serve.
believe.
Praise the Emperor.
Again, I was a Necron player, so I don't know much about all this. Going off what I've read over the years. Ah! That's a fire prism. That's their anti-vehicle type. It's got a big cannon on it, which is blowing holes in my infantry, or knocking them around. We do have rocket launchers. They would decide to shoot the vehicle. And if they decided to stop attacking it in melee, that would be great too.
Such things while the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, that indeed I stand ready.
I am the instrument of his will.
Let's push up here.
We must withdraw. Yes. Returning to duty. The Emperor protects. We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it. It will be done. The Emperor protects.
Awaiting taking damage.
Fight for your life!
Okay, I want you to charge up.
Destroy the armor.
Yay, melt a bomb, go. I was saying last time that it's kind of annoying that they used the killer cannon instead of the death drain.
Agreed.
But even the killer cannon in this even has the voice of an orc, so it's supposed to be Gretchen.
Under fire.
I will crush those who stand before me.
Eh,
Yes, my lord. Take and hold.
I mentioned that. It doesn't bother me as much as I may
My
seem
faith is my shield.
Hope is
Little
the first
things.
step on
Praise
road
the
to
Emperor.
disappointment.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting
I need
like
more
it.
turret. Yes, I think I agree with that assessment.
The Emperor protects.
We had more turret, then it got blown up. I also had more tank.
Heavy support available.
What is your will?
Fear denies faith.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
The Emperor protects.
Can you like charge that tank?
Securing objective. We are the Emperor's chosen.
You're not going to be very successful, but
Attacking as ordered. For the glory of the Imperium.
Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord. We're here. At your command.
Awaiting orders.
yeah, I'm reminded of the infantry in a Company of Heroes when you give them commands to attack various enemy tanks. What, he wants us to attack the Young Panther? Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll get a lucky shot.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Where are you coming from?
Through
Down
the
here, I bet.
destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Land speeder ready for
On.
I am the
Moving.
instrument of his will.
land speeder here. Land speeder ready for
At last, back to will.
Stop. Toss.
Faith is eternal.
All Eldar shall be forcefully
It is
vacated from the
better to die
premise.
for the Emperor
Premises.
than live for yourself. To me, my brothers. I will be there soon.
They're just sitting there. They're not even
My
taking.
knowledge is at your disposal. Mind over matter.
Charge. We stand ready. Commencing attack.
There is no such thing as
Move up.
The enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
my knowledge is at your disposal.
My faith is my shield.
There we go.
For terror.
land speeder here.
Commencing stand ready. Fire in the hole. At your command.
Command me.
Direct us to enemy. Fear our wrath. At your command. The enemy is attacking. Make
They keep blowing up these wraith portals for what are these what are they called? Are they wraith? No. Yeah, whatever. The Eldar wraith portals and webway gates. That's it. And they'll come up and they're like, "Wow, you're destroying
This
all of our
day
stuff."
shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions. Yes,
Okay.
Lord.
More turret.
With all due
Yes,
haste.
my lord. Fear
We're here.
our wrath.
How can I serve? On my way.
Move back here.
On my way.
We had like 5 squads of guardsmen. Now we've only got 2. Oh well. They knew the risks when they signed up.
Taking damage.
Maybe.
Yes, most beneficent one. What is your will? I will do as you Yes, most beneficent one.
Don't charge tank.
Yes, Lord.
That's what you say.
Build routine
It's not like they even have
71
bayonets. You
initiated.
can just tell them to attack tanks with their like machine guns or their rifles. They're just like, okay, sure.
Initializing build protocol.
What is it you desire? Reporting, sir.
There we go.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I need to do some streams of Company of Heroes after this, perhaps.
With all due haste.
It's been ages since I played it.
heavy support available.
How can I serve?
Go there. Plasma guns.
Direct us to the enemy.
More units. I'm near my pop cap.
Land speeder.
I can't build too many more units. I'm trying.
At last, back to war.
That's my servitor.
Yes, most
Oh, you're building
beneficent one.
turrets. There you go. Oh, what's this? Total War Saga Troy is now free on the Epic Store for the next 24 hours. The game came out 20 minutes ago. Yeah. After.
Initializing build protocol.
I'll say
Yes,
I'm a little
Lord.
annoyed at Epic making that an exclusive to their store, but yeah.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Reporting, sir.
Anyway,
At your command.
let's
The
not get
Emperor
all
protects.
into that.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah,
Following
let's just play
orders.
Dawn of War.
Yes,
I haven't
my
actually
lord.
kept up with it, so
At your command.
Yes,
right.
most
I want you to
beneficent
repair that.
one.
Repair that. This is going to need to be a multi-missile upgrade. Sorry, not multi-missile.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Have you finished those?
Here
You
to
have?
serve.
Good. Okay. Move up
I
here.
shall obey.
Build a listening post.
I shall obey.
Repair that.
As
that.
you wish.
Repair that. And one of you, when you're finished,
Here to serve.
well, you're going right back to building more turrets.
Protocol. I will do as you ask.
Lovely.
Land speeder ready for battle.
And then when we capture these points, we'll push up.
The enemy is attacking.
Here to serve.
You finished? There we go. That's fine. We could get some whirlwinds, actually. They'd be pretty good at replacing the
Yes, most beneficent one.
leaving buses.
I will do as you ask.
No, my servitor, leave him alone. Stupid storm boys. It's more of a struggle here because my buildings don't have like 4 times the hit points they normally would, like when I'm playing Ultimate Apocalypse.
I am ready to
Makes
serve.
the
Again.
turrets and all that much more
By
effective,
his word.
Beware the alien.
much more durable
The heretic.
against attacks.
I await your instructions.
Okay.
With
Listening
all
posts
haste.
there. And I want you all to push up here. If you'll please
Praise the
walk through that
Emperor.
gate.
Confirmed.
Oh, the webway gate. Also welcome.
Space Marines, advance! Follow my lead. What would you have?
We stand
And this.
ready.
I stand ready.
Yes, my lord.
Command me.
Run for your
Under
life!
fire.
Yes, my lord.
Who broke?
At your command.
Here to serve.
Regroup!
Heresy grows from idleness.
Do you outrange my missile launchers?
Orders received.
My missile turrets?
Yes,
That
most
is
beneficent one.
phenomenally annoying.
At your command.
Position secure.
The Emperor protects.
On my way.
The enemy is attacking.
So if you
Here to serve.
sit back.
I will do
Emperor
as you ask.
protects.
Oh, there's a support platform.
I shall
down
not
here.
fail. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Today the enemy shall know fear.
Oh, that's something we need. Where is a...
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine selection 1.
Build a sacred artifact.
Await your instructions.
We don't have one. And the special abilities it gives
Shall
would
be
be
a glorious one for the Imperium. By my command, attack! He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I am the instrument of his will.
Heresy flows from Isis. Stay vigilant.
You done with that Lehman Russ yet? Looted Lehman Russ yet? Oh. Yeah, you can see the missiles really don't do that much damage versus these Dark Reapers.
None shall stop us under fire.
The Elder actually have a dedicated melee unit
Praise the Emperor.
in the tabletop, like the Howling Banshee is.
For the Emperor.
Called the Striking Scorpion, I think it is. They have green colored armor.
My faith.
And I think they have things called mandible.
Follow me into
Like mandible shuriken blasters or something like that, which are like shuriken blasters which are built into their helmet.
faith and duty. My aim.
But they don't have them in
shall
this.
I am
They're added
the
in the
instrument
Ultimate
of his
Apocalypse.
will.
I think they're just sort of speedier, lighter armored Howling Banshees. Can't say exactly what their main differing point is on the tabletop. Maybe they're just cheaper.
My aim shall not falter. Space Marines, advance!
Taking heavy fire.
And this webway gate. Boom.
We are united in his service. Confirmed.
Okay, well that's that base
serve
dealt with, but they're still
mankind.
coming from over there, so
For the Emperor.
let's get you all to go down here.
Faith is our shield.
And I kind of need to produce those Space Marine squads. These guys are just not holding this position. They should.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw
Even in
breath,
death,
there can
I
be
still
no
serve.
peace.
Okay, push up to here. There's another webway portal there.
I have waited long for this day.
Marine squad deployed.
Moving out. I will be there soon.
The enemy is
That.
attacking.
Faith is eternal. Identifying targets.
Heresy flows from Isis.
Yay, grenade.
Better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. To me, my brothers.
Marine squad deployed.
It's all fine over there. Over
I
here.
will purge the unclean. Moving out.
Not seeing anything.
I will crush those who stand before me.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Get the support platform.
Taking damage. Taking damage.
I will purge the unclean.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Praise the
I
Emperor.
am ready to serve. Again.
Charge.
Beware the alien.
Whirlwind artillery tank
Okay, where are
deployed.
you? There you are. Crossing the bridge.
Follow me into battle. Follow my lead.
Okay.
For the glory.
Move up
of
here,
the
have a look.
Emperor.
Is there a portal all the way back here? Because they keep appearing from over here.
We shall know no fear.
Or is over here there?
I shall not fail.
Yep.
Follow me into battle. Command.
What's your order?
My faith is my shield. Agreed. For terror.
Jump.
Command me.
How's this going? Fine.
The enemy is attacking. Heresy.
Except for all of you just standing around.
Heresy grows.
Today, the enemies are weak.
I didn't realize I was running a summit.
Space Marines, advance! Beware.
There we go.
The heretic. We
Okay.
are united in his
And it looks like we're going to be able
service.
to
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be
join our forces together up here.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Oh, and one thing I remember about the whirlwinds, not the whirlwinds, the Land Raiders here, is that you can see it's got Space Marines in them. They got flat legs. This image. They're just a torso. I mean, it makes sense. You know, you don't want excess polys everywhere, but...
walk softly and carry a big gun.
Yes, my lord. Fear denies faith. Orders received. At your command.
We're over
Stay
there.
vigilant,
We're over there.
brothers.
He's going to give you rocket
What's your
launchers.
order?
It's the biggest problem we have over here.
Maintain it.
Oh, they destroyed my base. Nice. Thank you.
Whirlwind here.
Wasn't attached to that or anything.
Yes, most beneficent
Taking
one.
hits.
What I have.
Yes.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Orders received. Moving out. Yes, my lord. We stand ready. Yes, my lord. To the sky.
There's a tank back there. Can I please equip these assault marines with like power fists or something? They're reasonably good against armor. Not much, but they're better than chain guns. Chain swords.
Engaging the enemy. At your command. Yes, my lord. Fear denies faith. We are the Emperor's chosen. Awaiting orders. Maintain attack formation. Our main hold. One broken. Weapons are ready.
Oh, don't go into melee because he gets invincible frames when he's getting a sync. There we go.
Moving out. What is your order? Regrouping.
Heavy support available.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, you build the stronghold again.
What would you have to do?
Since it got blown
Follow
up.
my lead.
Ever vigilant. We are the Emperor's chosen.
My knowledge is at
We
your
stand
disposal.
ready.
At last, back to war.
Okay.
Take me into
here.
battle. I will purge the unclean.
And let's see. Is there foul chaos up here?
To me, my brothers.
Nope.
Enemy is attacking.
Foul Xenos.
Find targets.
Charge.
Oh, Dread.
Still serve. Even in death, I still serve.
Direct us. Maintain attack
Knowledge is
formation.
Everyone, you're now immortal.
Direct us. Fire in the hole. Direct us.
I mean, my vehicles aren't, but
Long for this day. Faith is eternal. At last, back to war.
Land speeder here. We bring his will.
that good.
Death has arrived.
This. Get the thermoplasma generator.
We will destroy the enemy.
Direct us.
You can capture that point, because you're standing next to it. Lucky you.
What is your order? At your command. Fear denies.
I keep hearing that what is your order as Bob is your order.
I am ready to serve.
Bob?
Again.
You got to do with this. Move up there.
Apothecary ready.
That.
Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready. Ever vigilant. Accomplished. Apothecary ready.
Hold on.
Land speeder ready for
Taking heavy fire.
engaging thrusters.
Meow.
We will destroy the enemy.
Broken.
I'm sorry? Oh, that was my,
Scouts
that was
awaiting
my
orders.
scouts. I thought that was guardsmen, which of course.
Returning to battle.
The enemy is attacking. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's
Okay, hop into that
finest.
squad. You hop into that squad.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
There. To there.
Land speeder here.
We've got all the apothecaries.
An easy
Continue on.
At your command.
Rise, squad.
I await your instruction.
Let the grenade fly. Squad broken. Orders received. Regroup in Congress.
Oh, I wish this Razor Wire could do something.
I await your instruction.
Yes, my lord.
Maybe it just doesn't do much against orcs.
Onward to glory.
That wouldn't surprise me.
What's your order? Never vigilant. Activating jump pack.
Meow.
Target their vehicles.
You have to all land before you can fire your belter.
Ever vigilant. At your command. Yes, my lord.
I like how much the turret on the on the tank just flies around whenever he shoots. It's got a massive amount of recoil.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, Lord.
I don't think turrets should move that much, otherwise they'd probably fly off every time they shoot.
Death has arrived. His will be done. We will destroy the enemy.
The size of the cannon on the tank is pretty ridiculous, but again,
As you command.
The battlefield
Warhammer
awaits.
40,000. The stuff is just more awesome than ours.
Scouts
Than
ready.
ours.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
We stand
peace.
ready.
Just like
What's your order?
not stand around getting shot by a tank.
Faith is our shield. Awaiting orders. Orders received, brother.
It's a funny
Faith is our
concept.
shield.
I await your
Awaiting
instruction.
orders. Taking hits.
Oh, for when we
Moving
have
out. Moving out.
For when we
Orders
have,
securing objective. Awaiting orders.
Predator. What are they called? Predator tanks. Hey!
The machine
Taking
spirit
damage.
is prepared. Moving out.
No! Let us pass, damn it!
I speak his word.
To the rally point.
Where are you? You're down there.
Land speeder here.
Scouts ready.
Well.
Commencing infiltration.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Scouts lived fast and died.
What would you
Land speeder ready for battle.
follow me into battle?
Put some tank.
How can I serve?
Land speeder ready for battle. Death has
The other one.
How can I serve?
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Land speeder
yourself.
ready for battle.
Knowledge is power. Walk softly.
Heresy grows from idleness. Direct me to the
Okay. Push up.
I follow your commands. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. I follow your commands. Attack!
Charge!
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. I follow your commands. Ready. Orders received.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
What are these grab platforms? Ooh.
Taking damage.
Hello.
The enemy must be nearby.
Where'd you pop up from?
My will is undone.
The Emperor protects. We are today the enemy shall be free service. My aim shall not protect. My faith is my shield. The Emperor protects. My aim shall not falter.
Shoot the Wraith Lord. And the other Wraith Lord.
Advance. The Emperor protects. I know no fear. The Emperor protects. My aim shall not falter. By my command, praise the Emperor. Today the enemy shall
Shoot the webway gate. Stop anything else from coming through.
Space Marines, advance.
Get rid of the Dark Reapers. Get rid of these.
Follow me into battle.
And then we'll get rid of the Wraith Lord.
The Emperor protects.
So we can only really, like, kill one of us at a time.
Praise the Emperor.
I had all that queued up.
My aim shall not
Why did you only go for the last one?
At your command. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
There we go. Well, the word of the Emperor is... Well, the word of the Emperor has been uttered. They are immune to grabs.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Beware the alien.
Up. That. Get that. There.
The Emperor protects.
There we go.
This day shall be a glorious one.
Someone just got yeeted off screen. Probably.
While the
They end up in the ditch
Emperor
or something.
Still draw breath, there can be no peace.
I do like how far things can fly in this game. Bounce all over the place. It's not even really proper physics in this game.
Beware.
They just bounce around like...
What's your order? What's your order?
Fear not the Psyker.
Hey, we have the big swirly chaosy thing.
I shall never
tire.
Praise the Emperor.
Get the ship to bombard it from orbit. Don't want anything to do with it.
We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
I see you're studying a giant chaos
It is an
symbol.
impressive sight. But I never claimed chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty and yours to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me. Captain, from this point on, you and your men are on your own.
Don't really want to get into a, you know, what's it called? Throwing your weight around with the Inquisition.
The appearance of the Eldar is a complete mystery to me. I have dealt with these treacherous aliens in the past, and have never seen rhyme nor reason to their actions. It is unnerving. I prefer the Orc as an opponent. For all their brutality, there is a twisted form of honor with the Orcs. They meet their opponent on the field of battle, but the Eldar seem to have contempt for all. Fighting them is like shooting at mist and shadows. Isidore spent hours interpreting the runes on the marker that was unearthed by the forces of chaos, and has discovered what they seek. He claims it is some form of key, but to unlock what, he is unsure. Never mind. It is enough that the chaos forces seek it. The key lies in the ruined city of St. Louvre-Mar.
Okay. Let's continue. Orcs.
Our choices are gone. We have but one recourse left. Do you understand what is asked of you?
You cannot ask that which I offer freely, Farseer. My life is yours.
It belongs to all Elder now, brave one. You will become the war cry made manifest. The host is assembled, and we fully commit ourselves to the battle. You are the best of us. May Kayla Mencha Kane find you worthy of becoming his avatar. Then the humans shall have the death they seek.
This delay! You cost us the key, Sindri. The false Emperor's lackeys and Eldar will battle for the city. They are not but hapless fools before your might, Lord Bale. Surely, a modicum of patience is in order here. Matters progress to your benefit and my devices. You will see. Have faith. Have I led you astray thus far? No. But if you fail me in this... Yes, then my suffering will be great. Just be ready to move when I instruct.
Just a bit longer, and then the key will be mine.
You are approaching the objective. On your guard, brothers. The key is located in this monument, which is currently held by the Eldar. An ambush! Foul Xenos!
Well,
we must find our way through the city to the monument and take it from these treacherous aliens.
Avatar of Lame.
I shall obey.
The models for them all look really good. I do know their propensity to being beaten up by everyone, though, in the lore. It's like a rite of passage. Anyway.
I will do as you ask.
Ever vigilant.
The Emperor
Get
protects.
that.
I stand ready. Follow my
You can go
orders.
there.
Walk softly.
What is your
Get this
will?
point.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Can you get that point? Ooh, there's a relic here too. Hey, do we get relic units in this battle?
Yes, Lord.
That'd be pretty cool. Already got one.
Marine squad deployed.
Get
I
none.
will do as you ask.
At that point. Hold ground.
Fear not the
Rather,
psycho.
stand ground.
The Emperor protects.
Here to serve.
Taking damage.
I'm sorry.
Build routine 721.
Oh, up here.
Marine squad deployed.
I shall never tire.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Position secure.
Yes, I know. I have to keep my troops there to be able to capture the point. The thing is that there was a few vipers shooting at me.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Praise the Emperor. The Emperor protects. Praise the Emperor. My faith is my shield.
Go. And
My
this one.
faith is my shield.
Here to serve.
Ever vigilant. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Here
peace.
to serve. I shall obey.
Fear not the psycho.
You're just replenishing that army. Let's just
There is no such thing as innocence.
keep on doing
Under
that.
fire.
At your command. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Brilliant tactics.
Mind over matter. Venerate the
I
immortal
await
emperor.
your instructions.
Just need to wait until we're not replenishing our
The Emperor
squads.
protects.
I want this. Or is it the other one which...
Most beneficent one.
Hold on.
is the
What gives me
first
heavy
step
weapons?
on the road to
Monastery.
Yes,
disappointment.
most beneficent one.
So we'll get listening post.
I will do as
There
you
you go.
ask.
What's it going to say? There's another unit of the Eldar which is which comes to mind, which is missing, and that's one called the War Walker, which is kind of like a fast-moving weapons platform. It's like a it's a two-legged mech thing with riders sitting in a seat with two guns over their shoulders. It's very flimsy looking, but it's very fast.
I exist to serve. Here
I suppose
to
the
serve.
Vipers fill up for that role. They also have jump jets, so like land
shall
speeders in that
obey.
regard.
I exist to serve.
Okay,
I will do
build
as you ask.
that.
At your command.
The Emperor protects.
Move up.
I shall not fail.
Go take this point again. Or go continue capturing this.
Heresy grows from idleness.
He who stands with
Fear
me
not
shall
the
be
psycho.
my brother. My faith is my shield.
Okay.
I await your instructions.
And once you've built that, I'm going to get you to build
I
some
will
turrets
do
around
as you
here.
ask, beneficent one.
There we go.
Position secure.
Here to
Okay.
serve.
Get one of you to
With all
upgrade
As
this
your
listening
command.
post.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
The Emperor
And-
protects.
Where do we go? There's a slag deposit up there. I think that's a little cordoned off
For the
area.
glory of the Emperor.
We push up here, perhaps we won't have to.
By my command. Attack!
Uh,
We shall know no fear.
damn it, mines.
My aim shall not falter. For the honor of the chapter. Faith and duty.
Bit of a base up there. We're going to need some buildings.
Confirmed.
Or
this day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Here to serve.
What is that thing?
A demon conjured by the treacherous Eldar.
Here to serve.
It is called an avatar.
We cannot allow this abomination to walk on Imperial soil. Destroy it. But be wary, brothers. Beware the it will be an enemy to be reckoned with. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Down the Avatar Kane.
What would you have me do?
Run away.
I serve mankind.
I await your instructions.
So it's kind of a relic unit here, but I believe actually the summoning of Avatar of Kane is kind of a big deal. I think each
at your command.
craft world is only able to summon one at a time because they have like an artifact which they use for the summoning of an Avatar of Kane. In this, it's just sort of a constant resummon of them. You know, you have to assume that the craft world of Biotan is in orbit around a planet or something like that.
I
think that's the case anyway.
Initializing protocol.
Yeah, it just ran off. But he like plasma guns against it.
Heresy grows from idleness.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Great. Plasma guns.
The Emperor.
Actually, I come to think of it, I think on the tabletop, I don't think flamers work against it because it's sort of an avatar of fire.
Still draw breath,
And I don't know whether plasma weapons would work against it either because plasma is just really
the enemy shall
condensed fire. So. Can't remember whether this comes back after it's been killed.
The Avatar is retreating.
Yeah, it is. It beat up one of my turrets and then ran off.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Does look cool though. All fiery with its long, flowing top knot and bloody hand dripping blood all over the ground. The Forge World model for it looks really nice, as their stuff usually does. Price tag, not so much.
Faith is our shield.
Knowledge is power.
Praise the Emperor.
Okay.
Here
Right,
to
that.
serve. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Is he coming around somewhere again? Sort of run off and just giggling in the shadows.
Innocence, only degrees of guilt. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Fear not the psycho.
What is your order?
The Emperor protects. We shall know no fear.
Okay, go up here. You don't really fight against too many of the mutants in these games, I don't think. What classifies as a mutant?
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Chaos Spawn and all that's more of a
We are the Emperor's chosen.
An open mind is like a
heretic than a mutant. Though they're kind of both. I suppose it would be like Gene Stealer cults.
Here to serve.
They'd count.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
There's also abhumans like Ugrin and Ratlings, but
we stand ready.
They're sort of
Cleanse, purge,
sanctioned
yes, my lord.
mutations. They're all right. I think there's just general mutations which can occur amongst people, which is seen as an aberration. I don't think they feature too much in it. I think there are beastmen in Warhammer 40,000. But it's just sort of general chaos mutations which can occur amongst the populace of Hive Worlds.
Walk softly.
Or something which would show up in
On alert, brothers.
Necromunda, a tabletop squad-based game set in the Undercities of Hive Worlds, gang warfare and all that. I like to play it. They've got a bunch of models for it. Various gangs. They're all very colourful.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Having read it since I can say the influence of at least early editions of Judge Dredd is very apparent in them.
Follow my lead. Beware the alien.
Decided to come around again. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, looks pretty cool. I think it's about that big. Maybe it's supposed to be a little bit bigger. They're not very large.
Praise the Emperor.
Is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Awaiting orders. What's your order?
Beware the alien. The heretic.
For the glory of the
It's like it keeps retreating and then it's like, oh, there's dudes there still. I'm going to attack them again.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Now it's having a moment. It's just confused. Why not slash? Why shoot? Ow! Stop!
The Avatar is destroyed. The Eldar will not fight so fiercely now that their symbol of war is vanquished. Well done, my brothers.
Okay, that's it. Yay!
We shall know no fear.
Fear not the Psycho. Feel my wrath.
This false. Just derped out.
Mind over matter. Charge.
Rally squad!
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. I shall never.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
There.
We shall know no fear.
The rest of the Eldar.
By my command.
I think all Eldar on the map get a buff while their Avatar of Cain is alive. I think it increases the damage they deal, as well as maybe their hit points. I remember they get like a red glowy effect around their units.
Walk softly. By my command. Attack! My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter.
Thank you.
I shall not fail. For terror. I shall not fail.
Marine squad deployed.
Stop cutting my building. You're ruining the paint job.
My faith is my shield.
Okay, go over here.
Yes, bro. Initializing build protocol.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Praise the Emperor. Space Marines, advance. On alert, brothers. The enemy
It's a
must
great
be nearby.
death stream, that.
The Emperor protects. For the honor of the chapter. My aim shall not falter.
Oh, I lost the squad. Oh well.
For the glory of the Emperor. Follow my lead.
Dawn of War 2 of me is a bit boring because I
For
get
the
experience,
Emperor.
but not in this one.
Confirmed.
So in Dawn of War 2, it's more about your posse of heroes going around beating everything
Walk
up.
softly and carry a big gun.
Massively powerful weapons.
Hope is the first step on the road
While
to
the enemies of the Emperor still
An
an Imperial
Imperial
relic, we cannot allow these precious relics to fall into enemy hands. There are 3 relics rumored to be
What was that?
located in the area.
You got
Capture them,
hoses?
if at all possible. They can be captured by infantry in the same way strategic points are captured.
Stick a flag in it until it's done.
Build routine first once initiated.
Dagger, 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 dagger. They decided that position was better to attack from. I don't think it turned out too well for them. So yes, relics, they allow us to produce relic units. I don't know what one we'll get in this. Get the Land Raider? It even got Predator tanks.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Head up there.
Yes, Lord. I exist to
Actually,
serve.
no, you head up there. You're closer.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Go over there. Oh, there's a path through there. Okay.
The area is
Yes,
secure.
Lord.
Get a sacred artifact.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Hope is the first step on the road to
Today,
disappointment.
the enemy shall
They also
know
produce
fear.
quite a lot of requisition points.
Fear
So
ever vigilant. Orders
even if
received.
not for that, they're good for it. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. That's how many relics out of the total on the map we control. It's been a while since I've seen that. Get the Rangers.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Maintain attack
You
formation.
cannot imagine what we've seen without blood.
I await your instructions.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Ever vigilant.
Praise the Emperor.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. There is no such thing as innocence, only
go.
degrees of guilt.
The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
Go over here.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Let's see. You have 2 missile launchers. I'm gonna give you 2 heavy bolters.
He who stands
Plasma
with me
guns.
shall
You can have
be
2
my
flamers, and you can have 2 more plasma guns.
Onward to glory. Understood. Understood.
Go through this
Cleanse,
crater.
purge, kill. Ever vigilant.
You can have 2 flamers because you're kind of sitting here defending my base. And also have
Yes,
a
most
apothecary.
beneficent one.
Build
I will
Scouts
honor
awaiting
your
orders. Scouts
machine cult.
advance. We will move ahead
Scouts.
and mark any enemy positions.
Fire.
Praise the Emperor.
I would say that fire is
Praise the
too
Emperor.
heavy.
What's your order? Let the grenade fly. Orders received. Weapons at ready. It is time.
One.
Let the grenade fly.
Oi! There we go.
Walk softly.
It would make the melee units more effective if I couldn't just shoot them while they're in melee.
The Emperor protects.
So that would be kind of annoying.
Praise the Emperor.
Because it's so easy for them to get into melee. Once they're in
Hope is
melee,
the
you
first
wouldn't really be able to
step
get
on the
out.
road to disappointment.
Cleanse.
Anyway.
Purge. Kill.
Get inspired aura. You're done here. Get
I
that.
await your
Go over
instructions.
here. You
Yes,
have to
Lord.
actually reveal that place before we can build that. And I want to get the Fortress Monastery.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Move over there.
What would you have me do?
Continue pushing down here.
Onward to glory. Onward to glory.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Go.
With all
The
due
enemy
haste,
is attacking.
Oh, hey. What? Oh, there's some rangers.
I shall obey.
Well,
He who stands with
they're
me
not
shall be
anti-building,
my
so...
brother.
Fear of heavy fire.
Yup, 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 yup.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Fire
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Commencing attack. To the rally point!
I await your instructions.
Damn it, Servitor. Just build the thermoplasma generator.
As you wish.
Stay out of range of those
Morale restored.
rangers.
Knowledge is power.
We stand
Hide
ready.
it well.
Yes, most beneficent one.
They're hurting you, and their shots are bouncing off your metal-plated skull.
Yes, Lord. As
Yay.
you wish. Yes, Lord.
Taking heavy fire.
Initializing build protocol.
It's a build a turret. These, get that.
Consolidating position on the objective.
You mind? Got my knockoff Darth Vader masks.
I await your instructions.
Daka 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 daka. See ya.
Initializing build protocol.
Venerate the immortal
He who
Emperor.
stands with me shall be my brother.
Here to serve.
Okay.
With all
This
due
day
haste.
shall
Go
be
here.
a glorious
Over
one
there.
for the Imperium.
Taking heavy fire.
Get these. Ooh, we can get predators.
Knowledge
Nice.
is power. Hide it well.
Faith and duty.
No surrender!
I serve
Fear
mankind.
denies faith.
Fear not the Psycho.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I think we scared them off.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve. With all
there.
due haste.
Yes, my lord.
Great. That. And. Nope. Especially if you just try and attack in range. You're armed with pistols. I do like the liveliness to the Howling Banshee's
Here
hair.
to serve.
It wiggles around quite nicely. Doesn't mean much for for their defense.
Initializing build protocol.
Okay,
Walk
there we
softly
go.
and carry a big gun.
Let's get
To
some.
reach the monument, we need to find a way across the river. The
Okay.
Eldar have likely destroyed most of the bridges crossing the river, but they would need to leave at least one intact. We must find that bridge.
Well, maybe. They do have the webway gates and they have teleporters, so, you know, not necessarily.
I await your instructions.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yeah, there's a bridge. Up there.
Onward to glory!
And we have to get over here.
Onward to glory!
Nothing there?
Understood.
Nope. Okay. Nope.
Orders received.
Move back here.
Yes, most beneficent
I want
one.
you to build this listing post
Initializing
there, and
build
then come
protocol.
back to base. Upgrade that. To that. Get the upgrades. Get a predator tank.
Scouts in position.
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
How can I serve? Who requires my aid?
What's this? Totem of Skulls. Is it for the Forces of Chaos or is it for the Imperium?
Marine squad deployed. Ever
They
vigilant.
don't have purity seals on them. I don't think.
Maintain attack formation.
Knowledge is power.
On alert,
Hide it
brothers.
well.
The enemy must be nearby.
Fear our wrath.
There we go.
Taking damage.
Oh,
Praise the Emperor.
there's warp spiders. They look easy here, but
Awaiting orders.
massed warp spiders I remember being
Hope is the
particularly
first step
nasty.
on the road to disappointment.
Hey, predator tanks. Ooh. Full ground.
Predator at your command.
So, predator tanks. They're pretty nice. They've got two, what I call sponson mounted heavy bolters on the sides, and they've got a big cannon on top. I forget what the name of the cannon is. You can upgrade all of their weapon points, the main turret and the two side ones, to las cannons too, which are anti-vehicle. Very nice. Also a pretty nifty looking tank. Rather box-like. It's built on top of the Rhino chassis, I think, is it? Like a modified one? Likely. The side-mounted, not sponsor-mounted. I forget the terminology. The side-mounted heavy bolters are auto-aiming, I think. They use, like, servitor parts to target. They're not actually manned by Space Marines inside of them. It's important distinction that they're used by servitors and not AI.
Scouts in position. Commencing
Since
infiltration.
AI are forbidden.
Predator at your command.
Because of reasons. Bad reasons. Well, good reasons. Because they tend to go bad. Or they went bad in the past, so they're sort of like, no, we're not going to want to deal with AIs
Weapons
ever
at
again.
ready. It is time.
Some do exist still.
Moving out.
And it's sort of unclear whether machine spirits and all that are
Understood.
remnants of AI or
Fear our wrath.
something else. But
Moving
let's
out.
not get too much into speculativeness.
Taking hits.
Built on top of being able to use the same molds as a Rhino. Ah. Right. Yeah, I like that. It's neat how modular these are. I mean, you can use the same models for like
Orders received.
Chaos and so on and so forth. Oh, sod you. See, it's got las cannons on it now. They shoot blue beams
Stay
of death.
vigilant, brothers.
Predator tank here. Death has arrived.
And I do like how they look in this game, the las cannons. They look suitably meaty. Pow. There's a nice cloud of smoke after they fire.
We stand ready.
There is no such thing as innocence.
I think in Space Hulk Deathwing, they don't. I think they look a bit different from that. Not as cool. There we go. Pow.
Predator at your
Very
command.
nice. And pretty fast firing too. Okay, so how did you get over here?
Taking heavy fire.
I go through there? No.
Through the destruction of our enemies,
I just got to click over here, and you lads find the way yourselves. Oh, up there.
Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Is there something down here which I missed?
They are close.
Oh, it's a Farseer. It was a Farseer.
I can sense the enemy. They are
Farseer is a commander unit for the Eldar. Or one of them anyway. The Psycho
at your command.
Commander unit. Again, on the tabletop they have a variety of different commander units.
Do I detect uncertainty?
I think the one I tended to see the most on tabletop was the XR. Is that the name of it?
Charge.
It's like a melee ranged combatant who's got like a jetpack and can basically have everything. Flies around being a massive pain.
Sense the enemy. They are close.
Of course, everything feels super maneuverable when you play as Necrons. Stand still so I can shoot you, damn it.
Cleanse, purge, kill. To the rally point for the glory of the Imperium.
Praise the Emperor.
You have the battle cry ability. I think it increases the damage we can deal.
Orders received, brother. Regrouping.
Fall in!
There we go.
Yes, my lord.
Praise the Emperor.
My knowledge
Long jam.
Beware the
I like how the vehicles get knocked around when they're hit by sufficiently powerful attacks.
Attacking at order. Weapons at ready.
There we go. Nice.
Initiating attack protocol 23. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Predator tank here.
The Emperor protects.
Awaiting orders.
Venerate the immortal
We stand
Emperor.
ready.
Okay, let's just sit up here and recuperate our losses a bit.
Softly.
What have you got?
And carry a
What's
big
everyone
gun.
got? You've got 2-2, 2-2.
Walk
4.
softly and carry a big gun.
You can have 2 heavy bolters and 2 flamers. And I'm going to get 2 apothecaries. We'll get the commander hero upgrade level 2, and we can resolve. Ability for our librarian.
Apothecary ready. Apothecary here.
That's all the ones I can build. Okay, fine.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
We only have to have these captured. We don't have to have listening posts built on them to get the benefit of the relics.
At your command.
Having a building built on them,
advance.
you know, makes them more resistant to being taken. The enemy have to destroy the building on top of them before they can actually capture the point. Like building a manolith on top of the mana fountains in Sacrifice. We're not getting attacked down here.
What are your needs?
I'm gonna keep you around here just in case, though.
How can I serve? I follow your commands.
Leave the apothecaries of the Space Marines, as well as doing, like, combat healing. They also serve the purpose of collecting Gene Seed from fallen Space Marines. The Gene Seed is a part of a Space Marine which was required for the creation of new Space Marines, and I think each Space Marine generates 2 Gene Seed during their life cycle. One during their creation and another one which is produced over a number of years.
Who requires my aid awaits? Who requires my aid?
Predator at your command.
Though they are, the Gene Seeds are sort of limited in number,
Follow
so
my lead.
they don't want them to fall into the enemy hands.
For the honor of the chapter.
Apothecaries collect them during battle as much as possible. I think.
We shall know.
There's a lot of
no
I
fear.
thinks that I
This
believe
day
here.
Shall be a glorious
Sometimes
one for the Imperium.
I don't know. I'm not too certain of stuff.
My knowledge
Caveats.
The battlefield awaits.
Well, here.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Apothecary here.
My faith is my shield.
Oh, you're not all collecting.
For terror.
The battlefield awaits.
What? Oh, the wrong group.
How can I serve?
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
You're just standing
I
right
await
there.
your instructions.
Repair this.
As you
Then
wish.
move up here.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Having a bit of an argument.
Taking heavy fire.
Let's get some whirlwinds. Oh, hey. They must have a,
The battlefield awaits.
They must have a webway
I
gate down
follow
here
your
somewhere.
commands.
Because those came from behind us.
No servant of the Emperor shall
Down
fall
here?
if I can help it.
Predator at your command. The machine's predator at your command.
The area
Assault
is
Terminators are now available
Oh,
for
hey.
deep strike from the Chapel
We are
Barracks.
united.
Deep
Terminators
strikes are now
service.
available for deep striking. They can be found at the Chapel Barracks. The orbital relay is ready for construction. With the mobility it will grant us, we cannot fail. We have captured all 3 relics in this area. Relics justify the requisition of the Emperor's finest troops. We may now requisition Terminators at the orbital relay structure. Use these units well. They are almost unstoppable on the field of battle.
Okay, how many different ways can you say that? I feel like we were supposed to get each one of those depending on which relic we caught, but which relic we captured, but he just sort of said all of it once we got all 3. Oh well. So yeah, we could get Terminators and the orbital relay, which is very useful.
Direct me to
If
the
in case you didn't catch
most
that.
beneficent one.
Artillery tanks in motion.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Orbital relay. Here. I want to put this over here.
I will do as you ask.
Oh. Strategic point is completely decayed.
What are your needs?
So a big part of this game is that, you know, you're capturing the strategic points which are kind of supposed to represent parts of the map which people are going to be fighting over. If you hold the position for a long period of time, the amount of requisition points you get from it decreases because, well, the point isn't as highly contested as it would be. If you lose control of it, then you take it back. Then it will give you full requisition points again.
I follow your commands.
I suppose it's to discourage turtling. I think your generators also run out of power, or is that something in the later ones? They don't have the lights on them here. The power the generators would produce would actually decrease
Direct me to the injured.
over time.
Direct me to the injured. I follow your commands. I follow your commands.
I've never really had that much of a problem with it.
Direct me to the injured.
I just tend to leave them. Building more is
No
I find.
servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
Scouts here.
Apothecary
Enough
here.
rather than I don't know, destroying them or replacing them.
Let the grenades fly!
Boom.
Yes, my lord.
Hey, snipers.
It's true.
What are your needs?
I've been discovered. Quick, run out of the building. Oh no,
servant of the
crossfire.
Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
Okay. Personal teleporters. Hey, we can get Terminators. So we've got 2 different types. Terminators and Assault Terminators. basically ranged and melee. Melee ones come with shields and power fists or thunder hammers. One of the two. Terminator squads come with a power fist and also a ranged weapon. I think generally a storm bolter.
Apothecary here.
Or a heavy storm bolter. Yeah, it's got like 2 barrels, and then they can be upgraded with an auto cannon and a heavy flamer. Maybe a las cannon as well. I'm getting confused because, again, I've played this a lot with mods, and I can't remember what's from the base game or not. Like the thunder hammers for the assault terminators, I can't remember whether that's in the base game or not. I think you can upgrade them as lightning claws in the mod too. Which are what they sound like.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Build a chapel barracks up here.
Protocol.
When these are produced, they don't actually pop out of the building. They deep strike right to where you need them. They sort of, I think they're sort of put into reserve or into battle.
Terminators ready.
Like that. They do cost 4 population each. We don't actually have enough to produce another one. Bye bye. Let's get an assault terminator squad too.
On alert, brothers.
There is no
the
such
enemy
thing
must
as
be
innocence.
nearby.
Only degrees of pain.
For the Emperor.
Okay, move down here.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Whirlwinds, move there.
Predator tank here.
Follow my
And
lead.
actually, hold off. Do kind of want to do this before you actually send them into battle.
Yes.
Deep strike them, reinforce them, and then get the upgrades. And then you put them back into chapel barracks, and after a bit they'll become available to teleport back into battle. A 6-barreled self-loading solid slug autocannon and a heavy flamer. Doesn't actually say what this is. It's a heavy flamer. They use
Predator at your command.
Promethium, I think
For
it's
the
called,
honor of the
as
chapter.
fuel, which is a fuel source which is really
I shall not fail. Follow me.
good at
to
burning
battle.
through things like people, armor, aliens,
My
buildings.
aim shall not falter. Agreed. I serve mankind.
What are your needs?
There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees
What
of
are your needs?
He who
Come on.
stands with me shall be remembered.
Oh, it's a psycho.
Stands with me shall be
Ah, see ya. It's a duel of psychics. They're smacking each other with their staves.
for the honor of the chapter. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter. I speak his word. Space Marines, advance! The Emperor protects. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Okay, destroy that.
follow me into battle. By my command, attack! My
This.
faith is my shield. I serve
This.
mankind.
And destroy this. Okay. How are we going for time?
For the
I'll probably
honor
try and go
of
for
the
another
chapter.
15 minutes. If we don't finish this then, I'll probably have to make a save. But I would like to finish the level.
The Emperor's finest.
Okay, hop in there.
The Emperor's finest. Report.
Okay, they're just equipped with thunder hammers as
Make
base.
way by his glorious name.
Terminators. They're quite cool. They're like tank
We
infantry.
shall know no fear. For the honor of the chapter. The Eldar have fortified this bridge and closed the gate. In order to get through, We must capture and hold the strategic point on the bridge for 2 minutes.
Oh,
this will give us enough time to rework the gatehouse circuitry and open the gates.
Can we just blow the gate
My
open?
faith is my shield.
Hey, battle barge in orbit. Orbital strike right here, please.
Predator tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. We shall know no fear.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
The Emperor protects.
An open mind is like a
We've
fortress
captured the
with its
strategic
gates
point
unbarred and
controlling the
unguarded.
bridge.
Your command.
Now we must hold it against the enemy.
Okay. Could be pretty easy. Hey, Terminators. Hop in.
The battlefield awaits.
Aye. You can also deep strike other units by putting them into the orbital relay.
As ordered.
Here to serve. I exist to serve. Yes, Lord.
Move over here. Build a turret. Build a listening
Build
post.
routine 721 initiated.
We are the Emperor's chosen apothecary here. We stand ready. Fear our
Actually,
wrath. The battlefield awaits.
Put you around the other
We
way.
only need to hold the bridge point for
Fear
1 more
denies
minute.
faith.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Their assault is relentless.
Taking hit.
Oh, hey. No. They're attacking my chapel barracks. How dare you?
Deploy behind enemy lines.
Aww. Wasn't right on top of them. There we go.
Direct me to the injured.
Yay, apothecary got a kill.
No service of the
Lord.
Emperor
We have
shall
captured
fall
the
in
bridge.
hiding.
Here to
The
serve.
gates will now be lowered.
Neat. Repair that.
As you wish.
Go over here. Repair that a little.
I exist to
Repair
serve.
the predator tank.
Predator at your command.
There we go. It's more Eldars.
Venerate the immortal.
Praise the Emperor.
Elders.
Apothecary here.
Predator tank here. Whirlwind here. Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
Don't run ahead like that.
Predator tank here.
By my command. Attack!
Taking hit.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Oh,
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I just repaired you.
Artillery tank here.
Oh,
Predator tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. His
Go
will
on.
be done.
I await your instructions.
repair it.
The enemy is attacking.
Fear not the sight. Do I detect uncertainty?
I speak his word.
Predator at your command.
By my command.
Push through.
Attack!
It's just a massacre.
Taking heavy fire. Taking damage.
We shall know no fear.
Okay, push up.
For the glory of the Emperor. Agreed. By
By my command. Attack!
Can't cut me down if you can't get into melee.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Whirlwind artillery
Oh hey, they have their Exarch in the squad.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be
Exarch's like their sergeant for the squad. He's got slightly different weapons.
directly injured.
Well, he's got two of them rather than one.
The Emperor shall fall if I
Okay.
No servant
I don't know
of
where
the
they keep coming
Emperor
from.
shall fall if I can help it.
Down there, perhaps?
How can I serve? The fallen shall be forever remembered.
I'm gonna send
as the
3 of you
Emperor's
down there to
finest.
have a look.
My faith is my shield.
So that we can... just so that we don't have to deal with
Yes, Lord.
Eldar behind us.
I exist to serve.
So we could do with some more vehicles. And we can deep strike dreadnoughts into battle. Yeah, we've got some
Under fire.
dreadnoughts.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I stand ready.
Okay, have a look over here.
Mind
Is
over
there a
matter. At your command.
web gate over here?
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
No?
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Nope. And... no?
I have awoken.
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? I
Okay,
shall
well,
never tire.
whatever.
I shall never tire.
Come up here. The Eldar do get the ability to cloak their buildings, but I'm pretty sure we're not having to deal with that here.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Under fire.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Predator at your command.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Initiate the tactical withdrawal!
My aim shall this day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. For the
Wow, your
glory
squad got killed.
confirmed.
Completely. Just building ramp
This
platforms.
would be an excellent location for a secondary base. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
You say so. Orbital strike. They're destroying my predators.
We will destroy the enemy.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Follow my lead.
Just sitting here building grab platforms. Okay.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
It is a tactic.
walk softly and carry a big gun. Follow me into battle. By my command, attack! Follow me into battle. Space Marines, advance! Confirmed.
Okay, let's move down a bit. Do we have any buildings here?
Heresy grows from
Hope is the
idleness.
first
I suppose
step
they were
on the
producing
road
them from
Today
there.
the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, Lord.
Fine, fine. Let's build a stronghold.
Do as you ask.
And we'll get a group of you lads. Let's drop some Terminators in. And the scouts.
What would you have me do? While the enemies of the
Scouts
Emperor
awaiting
still draw
orders.
breath, there can be no peace.
Sadly, you
Moving
can't
squad deployed.
deep strike
Move ahead
predators into
and
battle.
mark any enemy positions. Getting into
Defending
position.
objective.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. We shall know no fear.
Okay, push down, attack here.
We are united in his service.
Taking hits.
My faith is my shield. Agreed. We shall know no fear.
No, you don't. Bad warp spiders, get out of here.
I shall not fail. Space Marines, advance!
And you.
We are united
There we go.
in his service.
Push down here.
Space Marines, advance! Follow my lead. Space Marines, advance! For terror. Space Marines, advance!
Okay, this is getting a bit.
Deep striking.
Yeah.
Taking damage.
On alert,
Hey, Terminators.
The enemy must be nearby. Space Marines, advance! Space Marines, advance!
They're not anti-vehicle with the Thunder Hammers?
By my command. Attack! Confirmed. My faith is my shield.
I thought they'd be more effective against that with Thunder Hammers than they were.
Confirmed. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Space Marines, advance!
No, they can also teleport. Does take a little while though.
There is no such thing as insist. What would you have me do? What would you?
And they do move faster when their morale's broken. Positively John.
Follow me into battle. Space Marines, advance! My aim shall not.
These are the old Bone Singers. It's their builder unit. I think they actually came out with a Games Workshop came out with a model of those once as a commander unit. A really nice model. Or I really like the design of them. Their helmet is really cool. With all this like I don't know, bony structure on them.
We shall know no fear. By my command.
Okay.
Attack! What would you have?
Well, you can join the Terminators.
Come on.
Oh, my Terminators. Not Terminators, my Dreadnought.
My aim shall not falter. I am ready to serve. No human is like a fortress. Its gates are guarded. Beware.
Get out of here, Farseer.
I am the instrument of his will. At last, back to
We are the Emperor's chosen. The enemy is attacking.
I am the instrument of his will.
By my command. The enemies of
Oh, we actually get to see the faction names here. It's called Farseer Maka. Strike Force.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Follow me into battle. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperials. My faith is my shield.
There we go. This.
Charge. What would you have me do?
Orbital strike.
My faith is my shield. By my command. Attack! into battle. Follow me into battle.
Under fire! Under fire!
Faith and duty. My aim shall not fall. The Emperor protects.
Does the Force Commander teleport with them? He does?
Praise the Emperor.
That's a bit
On
overpowered.
alert, brothers. The enemy must
I mean,
be
they're not as
nearby.
powerful as they are in the later ones, in the later games, but I wasn't aware that the commander could teleport with the Terminators.
By my command. Attack!
Even though he doesn't have a teleport ability himself normally.
Space Marines, advance!
Bog.
By my command. Attack! Today the enemy shall know fear.
Ow. Why do they keep building grab platforms?
We shall know no fear.
Everything shall die to the onslaught of our grab platforms.
Walk softly. Carry a big gun. By my fury, they shall know the
Ever vigilant.
Initiate the tactical withdrawal! He who stands with me shall be my brother. My aim shall not falter. For the glory of the Emperor. We are united in his service.
Okay, teleport over here.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. My aim shall not falter. Praise the Emperor. We are united in his service. Space Marines, advance! Space Marines, advance!
Let the grenade fly! Let the grenade fly! Taking haste!
The Emperor protects.
And there.
By my command.
You.
Attack! Follow me into battle.
That.
By my command. Attack! By my command. Emperor protects. No such things.
Push down here. Get out of the range of those Dark Reapers.
Destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
I await your instructions.
Here comes the tide of death. It's just bizarre.
The enemy is attacking!
Yes, most beneficent
While the enemies
one.
of the Emperor still draw breath, there
Okay.
will be no peace. Faith and duty.
Push over here.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Marine squad deployed.
For the Emperor.
Taking haste!
What would you
At your command. Fall back!
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
There we go. Hey, we captured the monument and the spinny red thing there.
It lies within reach now. You sense its power, do you not? Still think you have the strength to use it against me. All that stands in your way is the Farseer.
Kill me, obliterate my body, and cast my name to the wind. But you must heed me. Bury that which lies beneath my feet. It will undo us all. I may be your enemy in this, but we both have a greater foe.
Do not listen, Gabriel. We must destroy this alien.
She knows much. Much we need to learn.
What could she offer but lies? Do not trust her, Gabriel.
The key! No! Damn you!
Who was that alien? What did he steal?
A key. The last step along a bloody path.
A key to what?
The undoing of us all.
Stop speaking in riddles.
He stole a key. A key to the shadows of this world, to the evil horror that lies within.
Tell me what this key does.
You do not know. Your Inquisitor keeps you on a short leash. He knows. Ask him.
How dare you speak ill of the Emperor's loyal subject?
He has known since he arrived. Or should I say, he never left. Do you not think it convenient he appeared from nowhere and landed on the cusp of a warp storm? Or that I know him already? Human, you are caught in events beyond your reckoning. But we can help one another and stop the forces of chaos from succeeding.
You fought well, alien. And while we share common goals, I cannot risk your betrayal in this matter. You have squandered enough of my attentions.
No. For better or worse, we are locked in our course now, him and I. Your enemies have taken position in the Danan City sector. They will not remain there long. We are too weak to fight them. You have seen to that.
If you wanted to chat, I mean, you did kind of put all your forces in between me and what I was going for. Anyway. Hey, that was another mission done. Hey, we did 2 missions. Mission 8 will be next, but we'll continue with Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War next time. Plot thickens. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me then.